the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I have a very, very special guest on the show, Denis Douglin, 21-6, super middleweight. How's it going today, man? How's everything going? Are you ready for the big fight?
Hey, everything's going to do well, man. I'm ready up. I'm excited. Can't wait to get in the ring, man.
No, I have to ask you because in a fight that, in my personal opinion, I thought you won. How did you come back from it? I'm talking about the Anthony Durrell fight.
I mean, like, it was nothing really to come back from because, like you said, like, you thought I won, I thought I won, everybody thought I won. To be honest with you, when people ask me my record, I don't even say 21-6. I say 22-5 because I don't even count that as a loss because I feel like I won. And I've been asking for the rematch since the fight happened. The next day, I was saying I want the rematch. Let's do it again outside of Michigan. And he refused to acknowledge me, blocked me on all social media stuff. So in my eyes, look at that.
Hold on. You say he blocked you on all social media?
Yeah, he blocked me on Twitter, Instagram. He's a cornball. So I just let that go, man, and just moved on.
So you do feel like the fight being in Flint, you got a raw deal?
Yeah, of course. I don't think they expected me to come out there. They thought I was gonna come and lay down. So when me coming and bringing the fight, he wasn't in his best shape, which is his fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I got the best Anthony. I got a subpar Anthony Durrell. He wasn't expecting me to be so on him, and he found a way out. And it's great. It's a shame because I do respect him as a fighter, and I would love to fight him at his best. I'm not taking anything away from him as a fighter. I know that wasn't his best. I could tell he was getting tired already. So I would love to fight him now that he knows I'm coming to really give himself a training camp and fight me at his best, so we could really see who win the fight. I'm with that, but I lost a lot of respect for him as a person when I saw how he handled that whole situation.
Absolutely. Looking at the super middleweight landscape, did you by happen chance watch the George Groves and Kevin Smith?
Of course, yeah, of course. I'm a big fan of boxing, so I try to stay in tune with all fights, big or small. So I definitely watched that fight. It was a good fight. While it lasted, I was leaning towards Cullen winning that fight anyway, just because of his size and his youth. But you know, George is a vet. But it was a good fight.
Absolutely. So where do you see yourself in the super middleweight landscape right now?
I mean, I see myself able to compete with the best guys, and I want to fight the best. As you know, I fought David Benavidez, who's actually a friend of mine now. We trained together for like a couple of months recently, and we became cool. Him and his father, great people. Jose, great people. I actually put money on Jose to beat Crawford. That was kind of dumb, I guess. But yeah, they're great people. But I would still love the fight. I want that rematch. With me having ample opportunity to train. And like I said, when we spar, it's fireworks. I would love to fight him again.
Absolutely. Out of all the champions, like who do you think is the best in the division right now?
That's what's weird about the 168 division. It's a division that's quiet, but there's a couple of really good fighters. Soto is good. Good. So Ramirez, I think he steps up. Every time he fights somebody good, he surprises me because when I watch him fight people that I think aren't on his level, he doesn't really look good. But when he fought Jesse Hart, he looked really good. So I think he's a good champion. Jesse Hart who's not champion, but he's another good fighter at 68. David was a great champion. I mean, I know he lost the belt recently because of everything in his outside life, but I think he's a great champion. I'm pretty sure he'll get the belt back, and like I said, I would love to fight him again. So there's a couple of great fighters at 168 that I want to fight them all. And like I said, Anthony, David, Jesse, Gilberto, Caleb Plant, all the guys at 168. I would love to get in a ring with. I don't think there's anybody that I think is like unbeatable at 68. I think it's some tough fights, but I feel like I can handle myself with all of them.
After the Anthony Durrell fight earlier this year, you bounced back with a big win over a undefeated prospect in Von Alexander.
Yeah.
What was your mindset going into that fight?
My mindset then was the same mindset I have now. Is win or retire at this point for me. I have 6 losses, which I mean I know there's people like Glenn Johnson who fought with more losses than that and became world champions. There's fighters like Gabriel Rosado that are
Exactly.
still big fighters with more than 6 losses. But just for
And you
me,
got
where I
and you got a guy in Ted Informant that changed his whole career around.
yeah,
So
and to answer you, Tevin Farmer is my favorite active fighter at this point. Like I feel like every time I watch him fight, is he making history because he's doing something that no one believed he would ever do. So shout out to Tevin Farmer. I think he's great. But just for me, like I just want to put that pressure on myself where I don't want to lose again. So I said it when I fought Tevin, when I fought Vaughn, and everybody thought I was crazy. I said it's win or retire for me. If I lose another fight, I'm retiring. So and I feel like that going into every fight. The next fight I lose, I'm gonna retire because I have that much confidence that if I'm training serious and I'm dedicated like the way I should be, the way I should have been from the beginning, that no one can beat me. So that's how I'm going into it. And I don't mean a loss like an Anthony Durrell fight because like again, I don't even consider that a loss. I'm talking about a real loss, like David Benavidez. I really lost that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like against Charlo, I lost that fight. If someone beats me and it's clear that they beat me, I'm done with boxing. But I don't think at this point, the way I'm training, that's gonna happen. But if it happens, like let's do it. Somebody beat me. I'm calling out all. Yeah, I want to fight everybody. I want to smoke with everybody at the top. So somebody can beat me.
absolutely. So your next opponent is Saul Ramon. What do you know about him?
I mean, I watched him a little bit on YouTube. I don't really know much about him outside of that. Getting the fight was my first time hearing about him.
Okay.
But I see he's a veteran, over 50 fights. You gotta respect anybody that's been in the ring over 50 times and has a winning record. He's not just coming in the ring to pull up a check. He's coming in the ring trying to win every time. So, I mean, I think it should be a great fight. Yeah, if you look at his record is kind of like mine, just doubled. So you can't. As much as I know how much I'm coming in the ring with, I can't take anything away from him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. I think it should be a good fight. I know he's coming in the ring to win. I'm coming in the ring with refusing to lose. So we'll see what happens.
Are you still being trained by your mom?
Yes, sir. I'm with my mother every day in the gym.
So
Unfortunately.
speak on that dynamic real quick because I know I mean we all as men love our moms, like no doubt about it. But being around her every day, I don't know if I could do
Yeah,
that.
man. Yeah.
But
It's a lot. Trust me, it's a lot, man. Like we're at each other's heads all the time. We argue all the time. We argued on the plane when we were here. We just argue all the time. But I
but
know
you know she has your
she has
best.
my best interest exactly.
Yes,
Like
yes.
nobody has your best interest like your mom does. So you just deal with it. And I know she really knows her boxing. And it's so funny because whenever you bring somebody else in camp to help out, whatever, on camp. Like for example, I was working with Jose Benavidez for my last fight with Favon, and he was just saying like after listening to her and watching her training, he's like, wow, she really knows her stuff, and the same stuff that she tells me will be the same stuff that top trainers are telling me. So I know like she's already proven to me more than once that she really is a boxing aficionado. Is that the word? I try to use a big word, but I don't know if that works. But she really knows her stuff as far as boxing. So I respect her, and I love it. It's just it gets difficult sometimes.
So how did you end up getting with main events?
Oh, well, I always had a relationship with Jolene and Kathy from when I first turned pro. I was actually in the process of signing with them early when I was like 3-0 or whatever, but we got into talks with Al and I ended up signing with Al. So we always had like a good relationship. It just didn't work out at that point. They reached out to me to fight Vaughn and I told Jolene jokingly, I was like, all right, so I'm gonna come out there, I'm gonna beat your fighter and you guys are gonna sign me. And she laughed. And she's like, whatever. And cause we always had that kind of back and forth relationship. And then I fought Vaughn and beat him. And she gave me a call, which is like I said, I have nothing but respect for Kathy and Joey. I think they've done a hell of a job with a number of fighters. So especially fighters in my position, like a Curtis Stevens or Zab, where a lot of people may have written them off, and they were able to really put them back in the spotlight, give them chances, and give them opportunities to reclaim that last run. So I think we have a great opportunity here.
So what sanctioning body route are you trying to go down? Like
I mean, to
what?
be honest with you, I have no idea. When it
Okay.
comes to the politics of boxing, I'm really not great with it. Like I leave that to my mom and the promoters. So, I know they're working on which sanctioning body they want to go after. Like I just tell them that I'm not afraid of anybody. I want to fight anybody. So I just give them that. Like there's nobody that they have to worry about me should turn down. So if we going for IEF, whoever's the champ there, we're going for WBC, whoever's the champion. I just want to fight the best. So whoever.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I'm gonna get your opinion on a couple topics real quick, and then
Okay.
I'll let you go and get to what you got going on today. Canelo just signed a $365 million deal with the Zone. Would fighting on an app be something that would interest you if the you know what I'm saying? Of course, if the paycheck's right.
Of course, I mean, I think that's where everything is going. Everything is going into apps and stuff like that. So I think what they're doing with the Zone is really good. And congrats to Canelo. I like Canelo personally. I was in camp with him a while back when he was getting ready for the Kirkman fight. So I like
Okay.
his whole team. And so congrats to him. And yeah, I think is great for boxing that they're finding a way to keep to rejuvenate it and keep it going. And I'm excited to see Canelo move up to 168. Hopefully he stays at 168 because I would love to fight Canelo too. So that'll be pretty cool. I hope he doesn't just win the title and then move down. I hope it wasn't a way to avoid fighters at 160, which I don't see because I feel like he is a warrior and he's not afraid of anybody. So I think he's gonna stay around and give us some fights.
Speaking of being a warrior, were you impressed with his last performance against Triple G?
Yeah, I'm impressed with him every time out. Like I was really impressed with the first performance out of everything when he showed his boxing ability. I thought it was great. So I was impressed. I thought he won the first one. I was probably one of the only people that had Canelo winning the first one.
Me
And
too.
then
No. Nope. I had a 7-5, bro.
okay.
I had it winning too, bro. Because the flipping is like the flipping and moving punches and like hitting it and not get hit.
Exactly.
That's how he won that fight right there.
Exactly.
Everybody coming out and said Triple G was the aggressor, all this, all that. That's why he won. And then Canelo said, "Oh, okay, he was aggressive. That's why he won. I'm about to be the aggressor."
Exactly. He gave, and I don't get why people don't get that. Like, because one thing about boxing, it's so like there's no one right way to be the winner. Sometimes judges give it to the aggressor, sometimes judges give it to the boxer. So it's really hard to call, but that's pretty much what showed me that he's great. When he was able to listen to everybody say, "Oh, Triple G won because he was the aggressor," and to make that adjustment and now become the aggressor in the second fight, I think he showed a lot. So I was very impressed.
Absolutely, absolutely. I got two more questions for you real quick. Wilder or Tyson Fury?
Ah, that's a tough one, man.
Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna go with Team USA, man. I'm gonna go with Wilder, man. But I think it's a great
Say,
fight.
whoa. If you was from Canada, who you pick?
It's a great fight, man. I definitely think if someone could beat him right now, it is Fury. I like Fury a lot, so I definitely think it's a great fight. But Wilder has one of those punches where he really can win the fight at any point. Like you have to fight a perfect fight to beat him. I think he's shown that. You have to be perfect to beat him. He doesn't have to be perfect. He just has to land a punch. So that's what's scary about Wilder. He could be winning every round and get clipped because he showed that his power goes the whole time too. He's not one of those he has to knock you out in the beginning kind of fighter. He can punch hard in round 8, round 9, round. I'm saying so that's what makes me believe that gotta go again. I can't go against Wilder. I'm gonna go with Wilder with this, but I think it's a great fight.
Absolutely. Well, now we have a showdown going over across the cities. Chris Eubank Jr. and James DeGale.
Oh, you know, it's funny too. Me and Chris were just talking. He was trying to get me out there to encamp with him for that fight.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Eubanks in that fight. I think the Gale has seen his better days. I haven't liked him since the Badu fight. I think Badu kind of took it out of him, and I didn't like him at all against the last guy. What's his name? Forgot the guy's name.
Truax.
Caleb Truax. Yeah, I don't think much of Caleb Truax as a boxer. I would love to fight him too.
I mean, in Caleb Truax's defense, he only lost to Jermaine Taylor
Yeah,
and to
and
somebody.
Durrell, like Durrell, he has top losses, like
Yeah.
but still, that I just just looking at him, it's somebody that I'm not overly impressed with. I would love to fight him
Okay.
personally. So I was very surprised at how he was able to fight DeGale in both fights. And I don't think I think DeGale's on his way down, whereas we still haven't seen the best Eubanks. I feel like if he got a good camp going, I think like I said, we just sparred
Do
a
you
couple
think
weeks.
Eubank should get a trainer and stop training himself?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Even when we like I said, we sparred in August, and yeah, he asked one of the people that I was with to work his corner, which I take my hat off to that. The fact that he's able to he's willing to travel to different countries and states and spar whoever and have nobody in his corner, like that shows you the mental confidence he has in himself that he's willing to go anywhere and spar. That, in my opinion, I was very impressed with that, and it was good work. So I like Eubanks. I think he's a good fighter. He has good power. Another fight I would like to fight though. Like I said, I want to fight everybody. So I like these guys, but I'll sign the contract against any of them.
Absolutely.
But I like the Eubanks and the girl fight. I'm gonna go with Eubanks.
All right. Well, Dennis, man, I appreciate your time. Go ahead and give out your social media and give out your fight date, and if you want to, give out the opponent you fighting, and that's all.
Yeah, definitely. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. It's mamasboy_Dennis. Mama's Boy spelled MOMMAS. Mama's Boy _Dennis. I'm on Twitter. It's the Mama's Boy, DA Mama's Boy. And look out for me. This Saturday is gonna be fireworks. Like I said, it's win or retire. So I'm putting everything on the line every time I step in the ring. This Saturday is against Sal Roman. Tough guy. Should be fun. Check me out. Definitely.
All right, man. Thanks for your time, brother.
No problem.
Hey, ma'am. Hello? Ma'am. Hello?
What is up, TBV family? Yes, YouTube has been cutting funding to their channels as of late, and with net neutrality going through its process, the internet is changing. If you want to keep your favorite channel intact, coming up with tons of content, and plus get hours and hours of extra content, head over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice to become a member of the TBV family and help support the channel. Peace.